Hi, it's Brent Hull. I was giving a talk a few months ago about why old houses are better than new houses. In the Q&A session, I was talking to a lady answering a question, and I said to her, maintenance is a good thing. In fact, it should be celebrated. I remember she kind of chuckled, sure that I was joking, because maintenance free is the answer, right? That's what we should all be attaining and striving for. I struggled with that comment. I left that talk going, that whole maintenance thing was interesting. A friend of mine, Paula Garzato, sent me a Freakonomics radio talk in praise of maintenance. I recommend listening to it. It is an interesting talk because maintenance is a value change. And the answer, is not maintenance free. The answer is not the easy life because there's no such thing. So the reality is that technology promises us and lies to us that if we get it, all our questions will be answered, all the problems will be solved, right? But the fact is there is no such thing as maintenance free. I mean, our phone, my phone, has reloaded its system, has overcome the bugs in the system. There's no such thing as maintenance free, right? It's always updating. It's always bringing in new systems. And that technology, I waste more time trying to chase after technology than it ever saves me in time saving, right? So there's no such thing as maintenance free. I think we should be celebrating maintenance because maintenance and the skills of maintenance are really skills of craftsmanship. Realize that the opposite of maintaining is discarding, right? The opposite of being able to restore something is discarding and throwing away. Maintenance, and if you look at the difference between a great carpenter and a lousy carpenter, the great carpenter knows how to fix things, knows how to restore things. For example, we've been restoring our building. It's a 1922 National Biscuit Company distribution center. So this is a 1922 warehouse, solid masonry walls, historic double hung windows, right? The easy thing for us to do would have just to tear these windows out and put a sheet of glass in, right? Put something that required no maintenance, okay? The harder thing to do was to do what my guys did, where we actually documented and cataloged all the parts and pieces, carefully took them apart, restored and rebuilt the windows, rebuilt the frames, rebuilt and changed out the things that were rotten, and then put these back in. Literally in the hours it took, you're talking 200 hours versus 20 hours, right? The quick answer, the cheaper answer is to put in the sheet of glass, but we don't encourage craftsmanship. It certainly doesn't look good. It looks bad. So, I mean, all the things that are great about this building when you drive up, we had to maintain, we had to restore. And that is celebrating maintenance, right? That is taking the craftsmanship and the skills that we have and applying them to this building to make it better, to make it last another 100 years, right? 1922 building, we're now 2017, nearly 100 years these windows lasted. I want these windows that we put back in, that we've restored, to last another 100 years. And that doesn't happen without maintenance. 90% of the windows that we are called out to restore simply need to have the putty cut away from the movable up and down sash in order to get working again, 90% of the maintenance required, is very simple to do once you understand how the windows work, right? So replacing the weights in the pulleys, cutting the caulk out of there that someone has caulked the window shut over time, that's 90% of the work. It's not, I mean, there are times where the sash is rotten or other things that need to be replaced, but 90% of the time it's fairly easy. Yet we look at a task like that and go, oh, it's going to take so much work. Once you understand how to do that, it's really not that hard.